Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rex here with Cabinetry Plus, and we are nearing the end of the fabrication for this built-in project. And one last thing to address or to take care of is to prepare our three-part crown molding. That will consist of a 1x2. I've got an 1/8 inch round over on the top and bottom on the front. And then we've got a piece of, I think this is 11 inches, 3/4 inch plywood that'll be our header. And then from there to finish out to the ceiling, we'll have our crown molding. So here we've got our center section is 2 inches deeper than the rest of it. So we'll have, this will come out, it'll miter back, and then we'll make up sections for this side that will dive into it. We'll get as much of this prepared, cut, pre-finished as we can. And then we'll have to make a couple cuts for the length when we go to install. So we've measured and cut our mitered returns for that center section. We'll get those glued up. Starting with a 1x2 here. We'll move on to the plywood section of the header. Do a little miter fold. Fold that up. Get it clamped. Next up, we'll glue in some supports to the top of the cabinet. This will give us something to butt our header up to without having to fight it during the install. Now we're ready to add the 1x2 to the plywood header. Starting again with the center section here. A little glue, finish nails. We had a gun malfunction there, but we got through it. Working on the side pieces here. So we've got our plywood sides are going to butt into the center section, but we still want our 1x2s to be mitered. So that's why I'm fitting everything separately as opposed to attaching the 1x2s to the plywood, cutting everything at a miter. So we've got basically got a butt joint with the plywood and still got our miter at the bottom. So we'll do a dry fit here as we go along. All right, moving on to our crown molding. We'll get all of our miters cut at the miter saw. Our inside, outside miters, get everything pre-cut. And once we have our parts pre-cut, we'll do a little bit of pre-assembly, primarily our outside miters. So we'll just do our outside miters of our center section for this one, add some reinforcements to the backside. All right, so we've got our initial copes cut here. Slight issue we have is this profile isn't a perfect match to what's in the house already. So we're gonna take these over to the project. Fortunately, the project is only 12 minutes away from the shop here, so I'm gonna run these over and we'll do a little scribe fit to get these nice and tight. And then we'll come back to the shop to finish up the crown. All right, we just got back from our site visit where we were working on these coping here. Got them looking pretty good. Didn't get any video or pictures on site, but I think they're gonna look good when they're all painted up, fit up to the stain grade existing trim. So, all right, so now we've got our header all mocked up. We can do a little test fit with our center section of crown. Seems like it's gonna be good. Then we've got our two side pieces that we test fit the scribe on site today. So we'll have to cut those to length during the install. Otherwise, Most of this is about as far along as we can take it for now. All right, folks, that pretty much wraps up this segment on our crown molding and building up our header. I think it adds a nice detail to our builds, gives you some flexibility when you get up to the ceiling, and I think it looks nice. So with that, that's a wrap. Once again, thank you for watching. Hopefully you found some useful information in the video. Be sure to subscribe, and again, thank you.